What's up, YouTube? I just wanted to give you guys some random sales advice. I'm a business owner. I'm 25 years old. Been in business since I was 21, like 4 years and a half, something like that. Anyway, I love business. I'm very passionate about it. I love sales. I'm also very passionate about that. Best of both worlds, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to make a random video right now about sales and just give some advice. And I plan, if I think it'd be cool to randomly do that because I feel like I have a decent amount of sales advice. And I feel like it's probably pretty good. I don't know. Anyhow, if you like what you hear or whatever, go ahead and subscribe. That way I feel motivated to do another one and etc. Like I wouldn't want to keep doing these if I didn't know people liked them. Anyway, here we go. Random sales advice. Like I think the most important thing I can mention first would be how important it is to never take no for an answer. Now don't stop this video because you've heard that before. I'm going to go into depth because no one ever even explains what that means. Seriously, don't take the... Dang, man, I got an itch, bro. Don't take the first no you hear. When someone says no, I don't hear no. I hear, you haven't told me anything that made me want to say yes yet, so keep talking. That's what I hear. So make sure that's what you hear when you hear no, if you hear no. So if you approach someone and you say... Da, 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 and they go, no, I'm not. You just immediately don't let a period of time go by, because if you let 3 seconds, 2 seconds of silence go by, they start walking away or hang up the phone, whatever it is. So you immediately start talking the moment they say no or start to say no. And you tell them why they should say yes. But also something I know is when you start sounding like a sales guy, like when you start sounding like a, let me tell you, da, 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 da. When you sound like that, nobody wants to buy from people like that. Another piece of random advice. It's quick. People want to buy from people they like and trust. Even me. Even someone who loves sales. I only want to buy from people that I like and trust. This one guy, dang, now I'm starting to get random here. Real quick. This one guy was trying to sell me something, only he wasn't coming off as someone you can like and trust. He was coming off more like his best interest was at heart, not my best interest. He was saying things to me like, listen to me, if you're serious and you want to da-da-da-da-da, you'll come to my office, you'll talk to me. Like, yeah, that's good salesmanship, as in he's like assuming the sale and he's like telling me what I'm going to do. Like, that's good, but his whole approach of just being so business or so sales, like snake oil sales guy about it, that don't work. That don't work on good people especially. That don't work on smart people. So I don't recommend that. Most people buy from me. I guess I'm naturally nice and I'm a decent guy or whatever. People say, "Dang man, what's up, bro?" Dude, I gotta stop. All right. Anyway, people tell me I'm nice and stuff, so I don't know. That kind of rubs off and makes me do well in sales and business, I guess. I don't know, but anyway, try to be nice. So back to my point. Never take no for an answer. I'll tell you about a really good example that I seen firsthand. I know the owner of this restaurant. She's really nice. She's Christian and she's Korean and she's like in her 40s, like late 40s, maybe early 50s. And she owns a Japanese sushi restaurant. She's super nice, really nice. She'll talk to you if you wanted to sell her something. Anyway, I was standing there and I watched this kid, this young salesperson. He came way out of his way just to walk into this restaurant, just for this restaurant. He didn't go into the plaza and go to all the different restaurants. I think he only sold things to Japanese restaurants. So he Googled that restaurant. He went directly there just for that. And what he said when he got there was, "Hi, da 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 da," and he just said hi. And he gave his super quick, not even a pitch. He just started to talk. He said something along the lines of, "Hi, my name is so and so. Would you be interested in the finest da-da-da-da," like whatever it was, like somethingware, like I think it had to do with kitchen supplies. "We sell the finest something supplies, da-da-da-da. Would you be interested?" or something like that. And he opened up his like little folder and showed a picture to her. And she just, I don't even think she knew what he sold. I don't even think she knew what he does. And she just looked at him and said, "Oh, not interested." And then he just says, "Okay." And he folds it up and he goes way back to his car. And in my head, I was just shaking my head. I felt like running out there, grabbing him, telling him what he should do, and walking right back in there. But, I didn't do that. But This is what I would have done in any. This is what I do in any situation like that. For him, what he should have done was, first of all, he should make what he says like a lot more simple. Whatever word he used to describe what it was he sold was so like, even though she's in that business, I don't even think she knows what that is. So she's like, am I interested in some random word that I never even heard before in my life? No, no, thank you. Anyway, she said no. He took her no for a no, and he walked out. He should have took her no as in, I don't even know what the heck you're selling me. You're gonna have to be way more specific, and you're gonna have to show me some stuff that's going to get me interested. That's what he should have heard. So what he should have done was like, she says no, and then he opens up his folder and goes, oh, but look, we sell stuff to all the Japanese restaurants. They love our stuff. You know what? There's a couple items in particular that they all decide to get. They go through this whole book, and they always get these items. So let me just get right to them, because I'm pretty sure if you've seen them, you would like them too, and you would want them. So here we go. And use the word need instead of want. I learned that from somewhere else. You say, not how many do you want, how many do you need is what you say. Or you say, you need these. You don't say you want these. You say you need them. So this is what you guys need. You guys need something just like this. You open up the book, show them some stuff, some eye-catching, some stuff that really does sell well, that you really do have faith in and believe in, whatever. That's what he should have done. He should have took her no, as in, give me more information, because so far you haven't said anything yet that even made me say, show me what you got. You know what I mean? So that's the deal. And I happen to be decent enough at sales to where when I first say whatever I say, they usually are like, okay, keep going, instead of, no, I don't even want to hear what you're going to say. You know, I open up in a way that's like, da-da-da-da-da-da, and they're like, okay, what do you got? You know, or okay, kind of like, hey, okay, what you got for me? Tell me, keep talking. I say stuff like that. This guy said stuff that makes people go, no, I'm cool, thank you. So if he would have been doing what I'm doing right now, when I make my sales calls or whatever, he'd probably get a whole bunch of, no, no, thank you. I never really get people to say no, thank you. They always say, oh, really, like what? You know, and then I go on and tell them what it is, you know, whatever. So that's my advice. You should never take no for an answer. You should take no as in keep going, because you haven't said anything yet to make me say no. And the worst thing that can happen from you keep going is I'm going to either hang up in your face, or I'm going to say, what the heck are you doing? I just said no. So that's like what are they going to do? Are they going to slap you? Are they going to call the police on you because you kept talking after they said no? No. So don't be afraid. Don't be a little weenie. Okay? In business, you got to have guts. In sales, you got to have guts. You also have to have the I never give up, you know, muscle in your body. You got to have that within you. You have to have this. I don't care how freaking slow it is. I don't care that I've called 150 places and no one said yes yet. I'm determined. I have faith. I'm confident that this will all work out in the way that I need it to, regardless of what your friends might say, regardless of what anybody says. You know what I mean? Because look, man, and by the way, I'll just say this. It's not supposed to be easy. If business were easy, if entrepreneurship were easy, if sales were easy, don't you think it would be more popular than it is? Thankfully, entrepreneurship, business, stuff like that, it's not popular. So that's a great thing, I think, because that leaves room for all the people who are born with this natural, like, desire to open a business and be entrepreneurial and sell things. So that's awesome. And I'm glad that people think that everybody thinks that opening a business is impossible. Being successful in business is impossible. I'm glad that most people don't like sales. I'm really glad about that. That leaves so much opportunity for me and people like me. So great. Yeah. So yeah, don't think the world is right when they tell you it's impossible, and don't think that everybody's answer is no when that's mostly what you hear. And by the way, the more you do sales, the more yeses you'll get right away before you hear a no. So like say in the beginning, you had to get in touch with 200 customers before you finally sold something. You're thinking to myself, great, so every 200 customers is when I'll get a sale. Kinda in the beginning, but later on you get really good at what you do and you start figuring out, okay, I said this one time and I got a yes right away. So you start adjusting things here and there until before you know it, it's much sooner. It's like, wow, it's now more like every 50 calls, every 40, every 30, every 20, until you start getting really good at this stuff. I only got 10 seconds left, so I'm not really going to say much else, but that's my first tip. Go ahead, subscribe to let me know that this is worth doing, so I'll make more. Thanks, guys. Bye.